The book of Jeremiah, chapter 49 and 17. Also, Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished and shall hiss at the plagues thereof. As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbor cities thereof, saith Yahweh, no man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it.
I know. I know. I know. I know.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, call Allah Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who teach and rule well. Peace and infinite salutations to the elect that are scattered abroad doing this work in truth and in sincerity. I'm the brother Abal Gabar from the Camp Company of Prophets here in Tampa, Florida, coming at you with a lesson through the Spirit. The title is The Brutal Judgment Coming to Esau, Edom. Okay, nuclear destruction. And you have this movie. I don't know what movie this is, so if any brother does know, be sure to drop it in the comments for me, Baba Kwasha. But it's a heavy scene, okay? And you just see these missiles, coming out of the sky. And right here, this looks like it could be, maybe 100 missiles, maybe 150 missiles right here. And it's prophecy that America is going to be hit with 200 million. Okay, so this right here in this video, this is just a small amount of missiles compared to what's actually going to take place in the near future. Okay, but then you had this Edomite. Okay, look up and he said, I know. Okay, I know. And the scripture that came to mind is actually, I'm going to grab it real quick. The same must know it after death by pain. Okay, and really that's going into a 2/3 Jake. But really, everybody is going to know that a prophet have been among them, man. When this day takes place, judgment day upon primarily America and Esau, Edom, and the heathens, when Yahweh Shai comes back and destroys this place, according to Bible prophecy, this place, America, will be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles. Well, on that day, everybody's going to know, okay? Why? Because the prophets have been out here telling you that this day was coming, man. So let's listen to it one more time. Listen to what he says.
I know.
All right, he said, I know. Okay, so let me grab this real quick. This is 2 Ezra 9 and 12. It says, the same must know it after death by pain. Yeah, and you got Jake that, living wicked lives right now, not repenting, not seeking the Lord. Well, everybody's going to come to the same conclusion that, he is Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, the God of Israel, is the true and living power. Okay. And he's known in the judgments which he executeth. And the judgment that's coming is nuclear destruction. And really, this is the judgment that's coming primarily to Esau, Edom. Okay. The so-called white man. All right. His kingdom is prophesied. America is prophesied to go out by nuclear destruction, man. Okay, we're going to get some of these scriptures, but this is a brutal judgment. And look, all these Edomites, the only thing that they're going to have to say in that day is, I know. You're going to look up and you're going to see the sky littered like this. Okay, that's the final plague. All right, and this is the plague that's going to come upon the house of Esau, Edom, and really America as a whole. Okay. And the only ones that are going to be delivered is the elect of the nation of Israel, the ones that have, turned to Yahweh Shai. Okay. So let me go here real quick. This is Zechariah 14 and 12. It says, and this shall be the plague wherewith Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Yeah, the number one enemy of the Israelites, all right, is the so-called white man, the Edomites. Okay, this is the number one enemy. Okay, the face on the screen. Okay, Esau, Edom. All right, and the Lord said this is going to be the plague that the Lord is going to smite everybody that fought against Jerusalem. Right, and it's not just Esau, but he's at the top of the list. But you also have all these other nations. The Chinese, the Japanese, the Arabs. These Africans. East Indians. All these heathen nations, they had a hand in destroying us, the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. But they don't understand that this is the day that's coming. Okay. And it could happen any time now. We in a time of judgment. All right. All hell is getting ready to break loose, man. Okay. This is the time that we living in. All right. The time of Esau's judgment. Okay. The end of the world as we know it. All right. It says, Zechariah 14 and 12, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. And that word smite means to kill. Okay. It says their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Yeah. Just utterly melted, the second death, the lake of fire that's coming. This is how the lake of fire is going to be, created. It's going to be made by these nuclear weapons, man. All right. And this is a heavy judgment that's coming upon the house of Esau, man. Okay. The judgment of Esau, Edom, the judgment of America is nuclear destruction. And that's why you see what's going on with Zelensky and Trump. Ultimately, these NATO and EU nations are going to, turn their back on America. Something big is going to happen where, America is going to get bombarded, okay, by these nations, man, So we in some beautiful times, man, right? We in some beautiful times, man. All right, let's go to Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 12. It says, for thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Right. And that cup represents slavery. Okay. And we as the Israelites, we have drank that cup. Remember, 2nd Ezra 6. It tells you the world was created for our sakes. Okay. The world was created for us. Okay. I'm gonna start at 2nd Ezra 6 and 55. It says, all this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake. So the world was for us. And jumping down to verse 59, it says, if the world now be made for us, for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? Right? Because we've been in captivity after captivity. All right. And we're still in captivity, Baruch. Okay. We are yet this day in our captivity. All right. Let's go there real quick. Baruch chapter 3 and verse 8. It says, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity. Yeah, here in America, this is the land of our captivity. All right. And who is the number one opponent or opposition, okay, in enslaving us is the so-called white man, the Edomites. Okay. Deuteronomy 28, when we got here to the land of America, first the Northern Kingdom, which fled the Assyrian captivity, and Northern Kingdom, the Latin tribes, was over here going off, worshiping idols, witchcraft, sorcery, right? And then you had Christopher Columbus come, the conquistadors, and Esau came and he slaughtered millions of Israelites, okay, of the Northern Kingdom. And then shortly after that, in around 1619, you had the Southern Kingdom, of the Israelites, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. They were brought here, taken from a majority from the west coast of Africa, and what's called the transatlantic slave trade, and brought here to America to serve captivity. And we know the scriptures say that Judah and Ephraim were oppressed together. And the number one that's oppressing us, the number one oppressor is this man right here, the so-called white man, Esau, Edom. Okay. And see, they think that they're going to get away with what they've done. But no, this judgment is coming for you. You so-called white people, you Europeans, you Edomites. Okay. The judgment that's coming upon you is nuclear destruction, a nuclear fire. That's what's coming. And every day that goes on is one day closer to that day. And it's coming soon. But Jeremiah 49:12, it says, "For thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup, being Israel, us, have assuredly drunken." Yeah, we drunk of that cup of slavery. The world was created for us, and we still had to go. We went into slavery. And that's another thing that's coming to Esau. Part of your judgment is you're going to go into slavery. All right? As the scriptures say in Revelation, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. All right? So these Edomites are also going to go into captivity. All right? But first, they're going to be destroyed by this lake of fire, man. Okay? And then these elites that are in the bunkers, they're going to be the first fruits of slavery. All right? But it says, and art thou he, let me read it again. Jeremiah 49:12, "For thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?" Right? You Edomites, you think you're going to be unpunished for what you have done to the household of Israel and have done to the world? Everywhere this man goes, he brings death and plagues and destruction. This is the man of sin that's being revealed in the last days. And these devils are so proud and arrogant that they think they are never going to have to pay for what they have done, that they're not going to be held accountable for what they have done. Okay. But see, Esau has been mistaken. All right. Their pride has gotten to them. And ultimately, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is going to utterly overthrow them with a brutal, brutal judgment. Okay. Millions and millions and millions of Edomites, and not just Edomites, but these heathens in general, but talking about Esau right now, millions of Edomites are going to die on this day, bro. Okay. And this is the vengeance of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. This is why, us members of the hopeful elect, we are waiting on the Lord to execute judgment. We're not taking matters into our own hands and stocking up on guns and thinking about some plot on how to take Esau down. No, we just go out there and prophesy. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is going to do the dirty work, so to say. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is going to get his hands, bloody. We sitting back and we waiting. All right. But it says, Jeremiah 49:12, it says, "Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it." And yeah, and that cup you're going to drink of is slavery. All right. It says, "For I have sworn by myself, saith Yahweh." Right. The Lord swore by himself. And we know the Lord does not play about his name. And, when the Lord swears about something, it's going to happen. So this judgment right here, that's coming, there's no escaping it. All right. This is the inevitable. World War III is inevitable because it's Bible prophecy. And the Lord has swore by himself. Okay. And everybody's going to come to the same conclusion on that day. You know, everybody, look, we live in a time now, you have a lot of unbelievers, a lot of scoffers and mockers, you know, people that, you know, they talk shit. They don't believe what we say. But when this day comes, and it's coming soon, everybody's going to come to the same conclusion, man, that there was a prophet among you, that you heard this somewhere. And that's why in the clip he said, I as soon as he saw the missiles, the only thing this man can say is, I know. Let's watch it again. It's a heavy clip.
I know.
Yep. And then you jakes that didn't want to get right, the same must know it after death by pain. This is how you're going to know the Lord. See, we know the Lord because we have repented, we've humbled ourselves, you know, and turned to Yahushua. But you have Israelites that don't want to do that, and they want to keep living wickedly. Well, you're going to have to know the Lord like this, because, hey, you're going to know the Lord. Trust me. If you're an Israelite, Yahushua is going to make sure you know him. Either you can know him by this furnace of affliction and turn into Yahushua and suffering with him right now, or you're going to learn after death by pain when the missiles come. Okay? So if you're a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American, now's the time to repent and change your life. Get your life right, because this day is coming, and it's coming quick. Okay? This day is coming, and it's coming quick. This is the brutal judgment that's coming to Esau, Edom. All right? And primarily the land of America. This whole land is prophesied to be destroyed. Okay? Jeremiah 49:13. For I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord, that Bozrah shall become a desolation. Okay? And the modern Bozrah is America. Okay? Let me do this real quick. Okay? Bozrah was the capital city of the Edomites. Okay, and what's the capital place for Esau Edom is America. Okay, this is Esau's new capital. Okay, America. All right. It says that Bozrah shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste. So this whole land of America is going to be perpetually wasted. Okay. Once this judgment comes to pass, America is not going to be built up again. America is just going to be a giant desert for forever. All right. It's going to be a monument, you know, a burnt sacrifice that's always just going to be here, you know, after this judgment day. You know, even in the kingdom, we're going to be able to fly over, you know, America, the great desert, and, reflect on, prophecy. Like, look at what the Lord did to this place. You know, gonna be telling your children, you know, about mystery Babylon the Great. Then you might get in a chariot, you know, and fly over America and see just a desert, you know, and explain to your children, hey, this is the judgment of the Lord. This is what happened to Esau Edom. The hammer of the whole earth. Okay, it's broken down, man. All right. Is this the man that made the whole earth to tremble? You know? So Jeremiah 49:14, it says, I have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent unto the heathen, saying, gather ye together and come against her and rise up to the battle. Yeah, come against America. That's ultimately what's going to happen. All these nations, and we already see the division. We already see the plots. You know, these other nations getting ready to go to war with America, man. And this war that's coming is World War III, and it's going to be fought with nuclear missiles. This is the reality of what's about to happen in life. You know, this ain't no fairy tale. This is nothing to play with. This is reality. America is about to be melted. Everything in this place is going to be melted. You know, all the elements are going to melt with fervent heat. The day of the Lord comes as a thief in the night. You know? And this day is coming rapidly, quickly. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is speeding up the times. The Lord is speeding things up. A lot of prophecies are taking place, man. Okay. It says, verse 15, Jeremiah 49:15, for lo, I will make thee small among the heathen and despised among men. Thy terribleness hath deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, O that dwellest in the city, O that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, that holdest the height of the hill. Yeah, and that's America. Okay, Esau, that's Esau, Edom. Okay, right now they're at the top of the hill. Okay, they're at the summit. All right, it says, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagles, I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord. Jeremiah 49:17, also Edom shall be a desolation. All right, and this is how Esau is going to be a desolation. All right, Edom, okay, the land of Basra, America. All right, these missiles are going to end this place. And play it again.
I know.
That's why, you know, when Esau, man, look, when these Edomites try you, your boss at work, man, don't even sweat it, because this is what he's about to get. Okay, when these Edomites try you, or they you know, they talk, they mess, and don't even worry, don't stress it, because this is what is coming to them. This is what's about to happen to these Edomites, bro. Okay, they are missile food. Okay, and also 2/3 of our own people, you Israelites that live like the heathens, and you want to, you know, be out here bullshitting, you know, this is what's coming to you too. All right, it says Jeremiah 49:17, also Edom shall be a desolation, everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished and shall hiss at the plagues thereof. Yeah, because this is going to be a statement. You know, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is about to make a statement. Okay, and he's going to use this place, America, as an example of what happens to a wicked kingdom and a wicked ruler. And all the nations of the earth are going to see the judgment that happened to this place, man. Okay, and they're going to see Yahushai when he comes back. All right. It says, verse 18, as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbor cities thereof, saith the Lord, no man shall abide there, neither shall the Son of Man dwell in it. Yeah, because it's going to be, you know, destroyed completely. You know, Esau took all these years to build up America, building up buildings and, you know, monuments and all this stuff. Took years, hundreds of years. And the Lord's going to throw it down in 1 hour, as the scriptures say. In 1 hour is thy judgment come. Let's go to that real quick. Okay. 1 hour. That's how long it's going to take for this place to be destroyed. Revelation 18:10. I'm going to start at 8. It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day. And her is talking about America, Babylon the Great. Okay. Babylon. All right. It says her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine. Yeah, all this stuff it's going to take place in one day. There's going to be a day that you wake up, we wake up, and it's going to be that day. You know, that's going to be an actual day that we're entering into, the judgment day of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And we, as the hopeful elect, we're hoping that the Most High deliver us, save us out of this. You know, lifting us up into the fathership, the chariot. You know, there's only one way out of this destruction, and that's if you're of the elect, to being lifted up and taken up out of this land. All right. It says, verse 8, it says, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is Yahweh Shem Yahushai who judgeth her. Yeah, this is the Lord's judgment. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. Yeah. So these other nations that have done business with America, right? They're going to see this judgment. Verse 10, it says, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. So it's only going to take 1 hour for this place to be destroyed. Right now, America is a mighty city. Okay? America is a mighty city. But it's only going to take 1 hour for this place to be destroyed with these weapons of mass destruction. Okay? And no, this guy, Christ 007, no, the elect is not only in America. You have the elect that are scattered out to the four corners of the earth. But a big majority of the elect is going to come out of America. Okay? This is the primary place to be right now. You know? A big part of salvation is going to take place here. Okay? And actually, let me see if I can find this real quick. Yep. And this is why we tell you to learn from the elder apostles, a great millstone, man. Yeah, so here's the proof of that most of the Israelites is going to be delivered here, most of the elect. But you're going to have Israelites all over the world of the elect that are going to be delivered. Okay, but this is right here, Jeremiah 16:14. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north. And the land of the north is America. So right now, everybody talks about the deliverance, of the Passover in Egypt, the Israelites walking through the sea, right? But the deliverance that's coming to America, okay, and really all over the world, but primarily the land of the north, is going to overshadow that deliverance. It's going to be greater. There's going to be a greater deliverance than what happened in Egypt, because the elect is going to be taken up into what the world calls so-called UFOs. Okay, going to be beamed up. That's the only way out of here. It says, but the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither he had driven them. So all the lands, you have Israelites in China of the elect. You have Israelites in Europe. You have Israelites in the islands that are members of the elect. Okay, and the Lord's going to deliver them. But it's primarily going to be the land of the north, America. It says, and I will bring them again into their land, and that I gave unto their fathers. Right? The Lord is going to bring us back to the land. Okay. So you ain't supposed to be trying to get no plane ticket and fly over to Israel, and build a tabernacle. Or no, bro, you just wait, prophesy. All right. But yeah, back to the point. All right, the judgment of Esau, Edom, man. Let's go to Malachi 1:1. It says, the burden of the word of Yahweh to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet you say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau. So, hey, look, bro, a judgment like this, I'm going to play the video again. This is hatred from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. The Most High hates these Edomites, man. And this is how he's going to show that right here.
I know.
That is the indignation of the Lord. That is the pure hatred that the Lord has for Esau, bro. Okay, and this is all going to play out in real life. Okay, this day is coming soon. It says, and I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness, right? Because America is going to be turned to a desert. You're going to have, dragons here. And that's just going into different, land mammals like, bearded dragons and lizards and snakes and stuff like that. That's what's going to live here after this destruction. It says, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places, right? Because you had something during the time of dark ages where Israelites, we had these Edomites, in check, they was in servitude to us. They was under us during the dark ages where Israelites ruled in Europe, okay? The Byzantine Empire is what it was called, okay? So, Esau was very low, but this is what he says. He said, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. See, that was Esau's mentality, and that's what he did. The Most High, built him back up. It says, thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever, right? So this nation of people, these Edomites, the so-called white man, woman, and child, this is the border of wickedness. These are the most wicked, vile people on earth, okay? And look what they are doing to the world. So this is the judgment that they got coming to them. Nuclear destruction, a lake of fire, okay? Missiles, right? Let's get Isaiah 14:21. It says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers. Yeah, so the Bible goes into regeneration. So all these Edomites that you see, these so-called white people that are on earth, they were the same Edomites that were lynching, raping, robbing, pillaging back in the old days. These are the same Edomites that, pierced our Lord when he was on the cross, the Romans, right? These are all the same people coming back. So now it's time for them to get a final judgment. All right. It says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, right? We always tell Esau, right? The so-called white man, we tell him, hey, you're going to, you got to pay for what you did. And they're like, well, I didn't do anything. I don't have slaves. I never had slaves. I didn't do anything to you. And then we bring this scripture out. Well, guess what? Slaughter is being prepared for your forefathers' children, which is you, because you coming back, all these Edomites and everybody really, when you die, you come back. Okay. But that's a lesson for another time. But Isaiah 14:22 or 21, it says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. For I will rise up against them, saith Yahweh of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, saith the Lord. I will also make it a possession for the bittern. Yeah, so America is going to be a possession for the bittern, which is a bird, a type of bird. It says, in pools of water, and I will sweep it with the besom of destruction, saith Yahweh of hosts. Yeah, and that's the missiles, the besom of destruction. That's the missiles. Okay, that's how the Lord is going to sweep this place clean with these missiles, man. Okay, let me grab one more. We'll close it out. This is Jeremiah 50. Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 9. It says, for lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon, America, an assembly of great nations from the north country, which is primarily Russia. Russia is going to be a primary player in this this destruction. Okay. It says, and they shall set themselves in array against her, Babylon. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows, which are these missiles, okay, these are the arrows, shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. So these arrows are like a mighty expert man, okay, be as of a mighty expert man, okay, because these arrows can be shot from one nation to the next. This is the judgment, bro. Okay, the judgment of Esau, Edom. All right. So, and this is what the lake. This is how the lake of fire is going to be created. Okay, the scriptures talk about a lake of fire. Okay, the lake of fire is talking about this destruction that's coming, man. Okay, America is going to be a lake of fire when the Lord is done with it, man. Okay, 100% of America, Florida to California to New York, everything in America is going to be turned to a desert. And this is the brutal judgment that's coming to Esau, Edom. All right. So what the hell we look like arguing with missile food, bro? Now's not the time to be going back and forth with these Edomites, bro. Their judgment is set. This is what's coming to them. If you a so-called white man, woman, or child, you know, by the house of your father, if you're an Edomite, this is what's coming, bro. This is what you gotta wait for. All right. So I'm gonna play the video and that'll be that.
I know.
All you can say is, I know. Then shall it be known that a prophet was among you. When this day happens, bro, everybody's going to know, like, yo, those men were telling us the truth. They were telling us this was going to happen. Then shall it be known that you people, you scoffers and mockers, you were amongst prophets. You heard this from prophets, and then you're going to see it in real life. So, hey, with that, this is the brutal judgment that's coming to Esau, Edom, nuclear destruction, Lord willing, is edifying to the hopeful elect. One day closer to this this judgment, man. Right? So keep your eyes peeled. Watch, keep watching the breaking news, the rumors of wars. This shit's about to heat up, right? And America is severing the relations with these EU nations, man. Okay. The beast shall hate the whore. All right, so everything is playing perfectly, bro. So with that, call Lord Yahweh Shemi Al Shai. Till next time, Shalom.